Hi there. Many of us love hiking, but one of the things is when you're hiking, especially overnight, is encountering a situation of facing a rain out day or on evening when you get to a camp spot and it's pouring down rain. One of the biggest challenge is setting up your tent. How do you do that when you've got to set up your tent and without getting it all wet and soaking inside? Stay tuned and check this out. Alright, the first step of setting up a tent in the rain is you need to make sure that you have a proper attire. Right now, I need a rain jacket. Whoa! Sweet! Alright, now that we've got a rain jacket, now the reason for that is you don't want to be rushing in a rain situation, because if you're getting wet on everything, you're just gonna rush, and rushing will not help. Alright, now we need a tent. Today, we're going to be showing you how to set it up by using our tent that we have. It's the MSR Hubba NX2 person tent. It is a double wall tent, which means that it has an inner tent as well as a fly over it. Now, the traditional way of setting up without rain is you put the frame and then you put the inner tent up, then you put the fly over. The problem with that is by the time you do that in the rain, the inner tent is going to be completely wet and you have to wipe that all down before you can stay in it. Now what we've done is we have developed another way that we have made up, which is using a strap system. Without this strap, most people can use the ground sheet. The ground sheet will actually hold the frame up as well. But the issue with that one, another challenge, is by the time you set up your ground sheet, you will actually wet the ground sheet and then you have to wipe it all out before you put your inner tent on. So this strap system alleviates the need for that, and I'll show it to you. Now what we have the poles and we have the strap. So the strap actually helps the pole stand up. So what we do is we spread this all out and then we set up the poles. I'll show it to you now. So now this wall, the frame is actually up, and it doesn't matter whether it gets all wet, you can see that it actually holds up to the actual frame itself. Next, it allows us to then put on the fly. So I guess the best way to show you how to set up a tent in the rain is actually setting up a tent in the rain. Now all we need is some rain. Oh look, here comes the rain. Alright, let's go. Hit. Alright, there you have it. So we've got the fly up, and that allows us now to go inside. So come along with me and we'll be able to finish the rest of it on the inside. Come on in. Okay, so now that we're inside, we're a little bit more sheltered. and we don't need to rush. We can down slowly. You can hear the rain still coming through, but that allows us to now set up the rest of the inside. So let's do that here. Okay, so our ground sheet's down. So now the final piece. Now, like I said before, if we don't have the ground sheet, if we use the ground sheet will probably be wet right now. So now you can see our ground sheet is completely dry, and it allows us to lay our inside the tent on a much better, sort of cleaner and drier surface as well. Okay, now the corner is all butt up. We just need to clip the edges to the side. You can see we're all nice and dry inside, and it allows us to now remove our shoes and start really bringing our backpacks and everything inside and start setting up our little outdoor home. So I hope that helps, give you a really good idea of what it goes into to be able to set up a tent in the rain. And so next time you'll be able to do it, and you'll have a great fun on the great outdoors, no matter what the weather condition is. Stay safe and enjoy the great outdoors. See ya!